Well, good morning or good evening if you're watching this later in the day. For those of you who don't know us, we are the Yanez family. I'm Sarah, this is Felipe, and we have two sons, Sam, who is now 19, and Aaron, who is 17. We've been with the Church Mission Society now for just over 22 years. First in Spark Hill in Birmingham, and for the last 15 years we've been based on the south coast of Spain in and around Malaga. You'll be watching this video because in one way or another, you or your church will have been following our journey over the years. And many of you will have been praying for us and supporting us financially and practically. Although we would have loved to come and visited you again to see you in person, I'm afraid we've not been able to. So we hope this video will be the next best thing.
So as Sarah said, we have been with CMS for over 23 years. We worked just for 10 years in Birmingham. I was a youth worker and Sarah worked as an occupational therapist. In the year 2007, when Sam was 4 and Aaron was 18 months, we moved to Malaga. We worked with a small association working mainly with North Africans and Latin Americans, teaching them English and Spanish and supporting a small church fellowship. After a couple of years, we moved to a town just outside Malaga and started hosting a Latin American families who were working in mission but needed a place to stay in Malaga when passing through the area. After a while, we became involved with a food bank in our own town, and Sarah set up a clothes bank for them, which she ran for about 9 years. During this time, I started working with another food bank in Malaga City, where I worked collecting and distributing food and building relationships with volunteers and clients. We were also active in our local church, organizing activities to help people connect, and we spent a lot of time meeting with friends and neighbors, supporting and encouraging them through the ups and downs of life. For those who know me, I like to put an emphasis in going out for a drink or a coffee as a tool of reaching out people and communities and creating the space to share the good news.
So after 15 years in Spain, and because of various family reasons and the boys' education, we decided last year that it was time to return to the UK. We came back last summer and since then have been trying to adjust to life here. We're based here in Ipswich, and although I have family in the area and we know a handful of people from holidays and visits, we have never actually lived here for any length of time. So we've had to start from scratch to get to know people and to find out how things work. During this time of transition, we have been really grateful that Church Mission Society have continued to support us financially through the continued donations from many of you. CMS's support will now come to an end as we officially finish with them on the 28th of February. So, what are we doing now? Here are the boys to say a little bit.
Hi, I'm Aaron. At this moment, I'm in Ipswich studying Level 2 BTEC in Art and Design and also doing my English GCSE. At this moment, I'm looking at courses for next year, maybe in the area of building, design or construction. I still don't know what's going to happen next year, but I hope it'll be better than this one. Thank you so much for your support and prayers for us over the years.
Hiya, it's Sam. I'm currently in the UK. Of everyone in the family, I've been here the longest. So I've been here since the summer of 2021. And yeah, currently on my second year at college, studying health and social care. Currently in the second year doing health studies. I've applied to university. So I'd appreciate all the prayers for the ongoing interviews I'll be doing in these next weeks. So thank you very much.
During this time of transition, I've been applying for different jobs in the area of care and communities. Please pray for the right job where I can be salt and light.
And I'm now looking to re-register as an occupational therapist. All being well, I will start my supervised practice hours in March as part of a return to work process. Once I've done that, I should be able to re-register with the College of Occupational Therapists by the end of June. So for prayer, please could you pray that I adapt quickly back into work as an OT? A lot has changed over the last 15 years. And also pray that we will all develop some really good friendships and find a good church community to be a part of here in Ipswich.
So now we come to the end of our time with CMS. We want to say thank you so much to all of you for those who have prayed for us, giving your time, your financial support, hosting us when we visit your churches, or send us cards and gifts. Without your support through CMS, we couldn't have continued in Spain for the time we did. So we are very grateful to all of you.
And even though we're moving on from CMS now, Church Mission Society obviously doesn't finish their work. They continue their work here in the UK and around the world. The new CMS strapline is with Jesus, with each other, to the edges. And they continue to work with people who are marginalised, those in minority groups, wherever they might be, and those communities that might be resistant to the message of Jesus. Perhaps you or your church has a particular interest in those people who are somehow isolated in society. Or maybe your focus is with those who are in the minority, either here or elsewhere. Or perhaps your heart goes out to those communities or countries that are closed or resistant to the gospel. Do please consider carrying on your support through CMS so that they can continue the work of mission in those areas. If you want to find out more about the current areas of need in CMS, do please have a look at their website or contact the CMS office in Oxford for a chat with someone. And if you're in one of our supporting churches, CMS will also be contacting you to let you know a bit more about how you can continue to support them.
Although we are finishing with CMS, we trust isn't the end of our friendship. You can still contact us at the email in our last newsletter or find us in Facebook. And if we're in your area, we might turn up for a quick visit or a cup of tea. So now we finish. We pray for all of you that whichever community you are part of, you will continue to go forward with Jesus, with each other, and to the edges, wherever you might be. Thank you, and God bless you all.
Bye-bye. Thank you.